Hello everybody. I decided to play a game so we could get a break from all the political stuff, of which there is a lot to talk about. This is a game I beat on my own a couple weeks ago where you build airplanes and then fly them to complete missions. Now, there's 3 islands in the game: the forest, the snow biome, and the desert island. And Desert Island is where the game ends. I'm going to sequence break a bit to see just how early you can get to the desert island. Standard mode, of course. Now, of course, the first thing to try is to see how far we can get with a completely, the first thing to try, of course, is to see how far we can get with no upgrades, no research unlocked, just the bare minimum. So of course I'm going to make the lightest possible plane that I think it will let me make. And we will see just how that goes for me. That's actually funny. I'm going to have to take this in a bit. Add another fuel sludge. And make it widen out, because otherwise that tail's going to collide with itself if I mirror it. That's why it didn't let me. In fact, I will just do that there and make sure it has a flat surface to exist on. That's wrong. There we go. I think this is too long. We'll make that more like that. And we'll add our landing gear. Wait. That should be pretty good. Ooh. Is there an undo? I don't know what I just did, but I want to undo it. Drag. Alright. Let's see how far she goes. Oh, is my keyboard not connected? Wing stress too high. Oh yeah, I guess this is not a speed that these wings are made for. So I guess what's gonna happen is I might just be able to cross at least the entirety of the forest island. Getting to the desert might be a different story. Alright, we're out of fuel. Which means the only thing to do now is glide. That's interesting. I didn't know that would happen. No, that's so interesting. Almost as interesting. Almost as interesting as the CTOs of 4 major companies getting sworn in as second or as lieutenant colonels, which puts them one rank behind becoming 1-star generals in the army with no training or qualifications, and they are going to get rushed through a 2-week refresher course on how to be an army soldier. Now we're going to edit our plane to see if we can make it better. See this? That makes me want to move this forward a lot, because I want to put my wings so that they're at least touching my center of mass. That should make my plane more efficient, even just a little bit. Alright, this flight should get us all the way to the desert island. So as it turns out, you can get all the way to the desert island in one go. That's really cool. You know what's not cool? Trump signing in the big beautiful bill which will cut Medicaid and hurt every taxpayer in this country, not to mention leading to brain drain as well as the shutdown of hospitals, because local hospitals can't necessarily keep their offices open when they're losing customers that used to be able to attend regularly when they had Medicaid benefits, and now those benefits are getting cut.